Hey there, hello and welcome. It is Madeline here. I'm leaning up against my grounding tree, right? It's not my tree, but I consider it my grounding tree. And I've got my bum up against it because I think there's some natural fabric in my pants. And hopefully I can get a little bit of grounding while I hang out with you here, because otherwise it's too cold to have my hands out on the tree or feet in the grass. So I had this conversation with a loved one earlier today, and he said to me, he asked the question, he posed the question, we were talking about current events and stuff, and he asked the question, does the truth matter? If perception is reality, does the truth matter? And I thought, ooh, what a juicy question, right? So I've been thinking about it, and I want to pose that question to you and explore it just a little bit, just for a few minutes here, right? So, what's true? What's perception versus reality? So, and what comes to mind is politics and religion. I'm not going to get into politics and religion. Hey, thanks for the love, whoever it is, can't see who it is. But, like politics and religion, I think are, like the obvious perception versus reality examples. So, in the United States, anyway, about half the country thinks that one political philosophy is good for the country. And the other half of the country thinks that the other political, that their political philosophy is what's good for the country and for the American people, right? And I know there are other parties, right? But I'm going to stick with the two major parties for purposes of this discussion. And that's what's true for them. But is that true overall? And then religion does the same thing, doesn't it? Right? With, there's the amazing Jesus Christ, and various religions, belief systems, believe different things about who or what Jesus Christ was, is, and what his role was in the world, right? So, but what's the truth? Is it true? And it does it matter if I believe one thing, right? And then that's another part of it. It's our beliefs, right? So what do we believe to be true? If I believe, so I'm out here, right? I'm outside right now. It's daylight. I think that's true, right? I think that's a fundamental truth. And then there are some things that are fundamentally true, or they're facts, right? I even looked up what does truth mean in the dictionary as a result of this question and this thought process, right? So I think it's a fact that it's daytime right now here, right? I know it's nighttime somewhere else in the world, and that it's dark somewhere else in the world, right? My jacket is black, right? I know we all have to agree that this is black, right? But at some point the collective decided that, this color is, and my gloves is black. So when I say it's black, that's true. That's a fact, right? So back to those worldviews and such. Does the truth, is my loved one right? Or what do you think? Does the truth matter? I think it does, right? So I've been giving this some thought today, and I think it does. I know it does on a personal level, on an individual level. So I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, I talked about this a little bit, right? What's the truth, right? That your personal truth is what's true for you. And that's usually based on your beliefs, your experiences, and your value system. And that when you're out of alignment with that truth, you feel bad, right? So you feel a negative emotion. So for me, I'm going to use the truth, right? So I aspire to tell the truth at all times, right? And that's my belief system, that's my value system. And when and if I don't tell the truth or I deviate from that value system, I feel bad, right? I feel I'm out of alignment with myself. I don't feel good about myself, and the negative emotions emerge. And I can release those negative emotions, or I can correct the error, that my self-imposed error. And then there are bigger, right? So that's my value system, right? And there are different ways that we can be out of alignment with our truth. So that's a pretty big one. for me, right? And a couple of days ago, I talked about how you can be out of alignment with your truth in your work, your relationships, the way you view current events. So I'm just going to leave you with that. What's true for you? Are you in alignment with your truths? I'm going to leave you where we started. If perception is reality, then does truth matter? Let me know what you think in the comments. Mwah.